I had my business on 15th Street, Contemporary Mitsubishi, that we'd been there since 1977, and we had been hearing about the storm for a large part of the afternoon. We were thinking it was going to go west of us, and then all of a sudden it made a turn, and we went to the corner of my building, which was located at 15th Street and 1st Avenue, right there at Forest Lake, and we watched the tornado coming towards us. There were eight people, eight of my employees, that we rode it out in the building, and we saw that big tunnel whipping at us and coming at us and hollering and screaming, and so we got to the safest place in the dealership, and we all grouped together and said a special prayer, and then all of a sudden it blasted the front of the dealership, blew out all of the glass, took all of the the level door blinds, and started shaking in those, and glass flying everywhere. Then it wrapped around to the back of the dealership and pulled off half of the back of the dealership. We had an I-beam back there that was 18 inches wide. Pulled that I-beam in the back part of the building, twisted that I-beam like it was a pretzel. And it lasted right around about 35 seconds. And 35 seconds had gone by. I looked at everybody appeared to be okay, and I walked out. Front of the building knocked out, the windows knocked out, the back of the building was totally destroyed and gone, but thank goodness nobody was injured, other than just devastated by what had indeed taken place. But I'd had a difficult time dealing with it for the first couple of weeks, as far as not being able to sleep and having to say, what are we going to do, how are we going to do it, and just trying to sort it out in my own mind. But I tell people that it took me 35 years to build a business at 115th Street East, which I moved in 1977, and it's gone in less than 35 seconds. And that being said, I lost 175 cars. I lost a little over $3 million in inventory. We had to work with the insurance company for probably 3 months trying to come up with reasonable values for everything that was indeed destroyed. And we ended up moving into a temporary location on the corner of Skyland Boulevard at 359, which was the old Lone Star Steakhouse. Lone Star served a good purpose for us for a couple of years before we got moved into our permanent location up on Skyland Boulevard. But having to go out, find inventory, try to keep your employees focused while you're trying to go through a rebuilding process, and it was interesting trying to find a place to move into and get an approval from the city to allow that. So it was indeed challenging, and I had so many people come by wanting to know, hey, you need us to help with security, you need us to help move anything, we're here to help you do anything you want us to do. Would you like us to bring you some food, some water? I mean, yeah, people just really were very, very, very caring, thoughtful, and willing to assist us in any form or fashion. Makes you very proud. After you fight that devastation and people know that you've been through that, our customers for, I guess, probably 2 to 3 years, when they were buying cars from us over that 2 to 3 year time frame, tried, in our court to do business with us because they did want to help, did want to assist, and did want to help someone that had been, devastated and hurt like we had. Hey, we made it. We're here. Here it is almost 5 years later, and we're moving right along.